going to be doing some science today. Recently on the channel, I decided I didn't really like the 40 Smith & Wesson barrel in this Sig P229. And so I did a barrel fitting video for EFK Fire Dragon 9mm conversion barrels. A quick note on my connection to these products. EFK Fire Dragon did send me this barrel, but that was for my previous barrel fitting video. I independently decided to use it for this comparison. Accuracy tests will show uninterrupted footage as proof, therefore the results are what they are. And that is made possible by this Ransom Rest, which is on loan to me from Ransom International, so thank you to them. Likes and subscribes let me know that you want more of this type of content. The reasons for that were twofold. One, I kind of wanted lower recoil for a carry weapon. So we're going to test, did it actually lower the recoil? And two, I wanted better accuracy. And so what we'll be doing today is we'll be using my Ransom Rest to first fire 10 shots of 40 Smith & Wesson, standard just Monarch from Academy. And we're going to, at every step, test the amount of recoil in the form of the angular change after each shot using the Ransom Rest. We will then compare that to 10 shots of Monarch 115 grain 9mm and see if we actually got recoil reduction in the form of how much angle, on average, we reduced. Then, to test our accuracy, we'll be comparing shot size to a OEM Sig 9mm complete upper you see here. To make sure that my crummy shooting does not impact things, the Ransom Rest will also take care of that. It is bolted down to my lathe table. There's 90 pounds of weights weighing the table down. And with the pull of this, we take all of my hand movement and everything out of the equation. We'll be truly testing the accuracy of this EFK Fire Dragon 9mm conversion barrel in this slide versus a standard OEM Sig 9mm complete upper. Wow, those are some drastically different results. If we do the math, we get about a 1/3 reduction in recoil of 7.1 degrees. Or said another way, 40 recoils 50% more than 9mm. We are out here on a separate second day to redo the accuracy testing with the EFK Fire Dragon barrel versus the OEM Sig 9mm barrel. And that's because I did it all with the Monarch, and I didn't measure those groups before I went and brought everything back inside, including the 90 pounds worth of weights that hold this table steady. And the accuracy coming out of that Monarch ammo was such hot, fiery trash that there was no viable analysis to be made from it. So I went out and I got some better ammo, and we are going to be redoing it with this ammo instead. Let's talk results. Up first, the OEM Sig 9mm barrel. We saw that first shot hit low and left compared to the rest of the group thanks to the cold bore. But this analysis is for my carry gun, so a cold bore shot is realistic. So what we will do is give the group size with and without the first shot. We will also be using the extreme spread method to measure group size, as that is the most commonly used out there and will produce results most in line with what people think about in their heads. With all 10 shots, we have a 1.75 inch group on centers for 16.7 MOA. Without that cold bore shot though, we have a 1.16 inch group for 1107 MOA. Now, we can compare that to the EFK Fire Dragon conversion barrel. It also had a cold bore shot, low and right this time, which gave it a 1.65 inch group, or 15.79 MOA. But again, removing that shot, we get a 0.914 inch group for 8.73 MOA. Let's analyze what these results actually mean. Firstly, this does not mean that the accuracy potential of the SIG barrel is only 11 MOA, nor that of the conversion barrel is 8 3/4. This is a comparative analysis only. If we wanted to know the full accuracy potential of these barrels, we would have to put some high quality match ammunition in them, from which we would expect tighter groups. But that wasn't the purpose of this test. Think back to the intro where I talked about the goals for this carry weapon. I wanted reduced recoil and increased accuracy out of this conversion job. Therefore, a comparative analysis with some decent quality range ammunition met my needs. And therefore, we do see that I got both of my goals, increased accuracy included, and by a pretty significant amount too. This test is also only a test of these firearms with this ammo. If we changed grain weight, brand, projectile types, sometimes even batch, we will get different results. But again, for comparative analysis purposes, this was fine. Lastly, I wanted to define the type of OEM SIG slide and barrel that was used here. There are a lot of really old and potentially highly used P229 slides and barrels out there, the older ones being the bent sheet metal style slide. The slide used here is the much newer slide style milled from billet steel though. So while I do not know the round count, it is not one of the extremely old ones. Hopefully this helped you decide if doing a 9mm conversion is right for you.